Hi everybody, it's me again, and I have Happy Mail. It's not a haul. Can you believe it? I actually stopped shopping and got some Happy Mail. This is from Kristen Chapman. She's my swap partner from Junk Journal Junkies, and the moderator of the swap said that she was going to try and pair us according to our abilities and our style, and I think she did pretty well with us. Kristen wrapped my book in this beautiful chiffon, embroidered chiffon, which is absolutely, look at that. Oh, so pretty. I hope it shows up. It's just so pretty. I don't know if I can leave it to just wrap the book, even though it's pretty like that. But it just might have to have another use. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to put it aside. Here's the book. We were to keep it to 4x6, one signature, and it was to be a vintage fabric-covered lady theme. Mine was for a lady, not about ladies. Kristen interpreted it differently, and she made hers about ladies, which is kind of fun. So she has it tied with this double length of ribbon. And if I can find a place to tear it off, it's a pull, there we go. And comes off like that. And I think, if I remember correctly from her video, I should have probably watched it again, I think she said this was a pillow sham, a quilted pillow sham, in this pink quilted fabric. And then she's got another piece of lace that she stitched on top. This is a vellum pocket she made with a bit of, let me pull this back, there's pattern tissue behind there. This picture is dated 1946. I looked at the thing, and it's Betty and Florence. And I don't know if you can see it, but their dresses are all from the same fabric. These two match. This one is a different style. It just is kind of very Sound of Music, you know. We needed clothes. There were those curtains. Let's make it a couple of outfits. But I'm sure that's not how it was, but that's what it looks like to me, and it just gave me a chuckle. So that's kind of fun to have vintage photos in there. And a button, a little flower here, some lace, and a row of pearls. Very pretty. Open it up. She's got an eyelet pocket here, and some ledger paper with a fabric tab. This is a receipt from Allied Lumber Company. I can't even remember where it was from. Doesn't matter. From 1972, I believe. She's put some paper, graph paper on the back for note-taking. Piece of stationery she's tucked in there. And another photo of a very heavily burdened lady going to a picnic, it looks like. Behind here, there is a condolence card. It looks to me like that went with some flowers. And a calendar page. And this is some parchment, maybe some tissue paper that she coffee dyed, and it got kind of a funky texture. I like it. This is a piece of paper that she's backed with coffee dyed paper and stitched around. It's got a it almost feels like vellum, and maybe it is. I'm not sure. Here's a page from a stamp saving book. Not like, kind of like green stamps, but not green stamps obviously because it's blue. And a beautiful piece of lace she stitched to that. There's a little kind of a fold over or tuck spot there. Some pink stationery with some butterflies glued on there. Looks like a die cut. Coffee dyed paper. She's got a little tab here from which she's hung a lobster clasp and a butterfly charm. Another, this looks like a courting couple to me. I love all these photographs. And some more pattern paper. And it's stitched to some cardstock, and then in this tucked into that little pocket or tuck spot it makes is a little pad of paper she's made with a brad on these little note pages. Very sweet. The paper behind it is a word list of some sort. This is a piece of another type of graph paper, a smaller page. An old Easter card that she stitched on two sides to make a pocket. And then here is a journaling card she's made stitching, almost feels like maybe it's a napkin, onto some coffee dyed paper. Put that back in there, maybe, yeah. And some more coffee dyed paper. It looks like it was like a pencil tablet, like from our school days, that she stitched over to make a pocket. Here's a cute little bunny, and she stitched around him in kind of a wonky, messy stitch. I love that. And some pages from a flower book, a gardening journal of some sort. This is an old mailer for film back in the days when we used to have it developed, and a little butterfly from tissue or pattern tissue stapled on there. A little bit of eyelet on the top of another journaling card, backed with some, it looks like cardstock backed with coffee dyed paper. More coffee dyed paper with a fabric tab. This is a nifty little, it's a canvas tag and some, just a few different papers and a piece of maybe Tim Holtz ephemera. And there's a brad here. It's stapled onto this piece of, it almost looks like a divider in a notebook. Here's some cookbook pages, piece of cardstock, pattern paper with a fabric ruffle stitched on the edge there. Here it's turned up for a pocket and a pretty little butterfly tag on with coffee dyed paper and a little lace tab. Pages from a poetry book. This is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. So, yeah, Robert Frost. And then this one is a poem by Alfred Lord Tennyson. And just some note paper from an insurance company, I believe. Here is a dictionary page. A page from an old magazine, I think, and with a little tuck spot. And a decoupage playing card with coffee dyed paper stitched to the back and a little bit of lace at the top. And the rest of that ad, another dictionary page, the other part of that paper from the insurance company, another part of the rest of the continuation of the second poem. I think this is a Tim Holtz cabinet card in this little pocket. Here's some more of that cookbook page. That brown paper with some lace stitched to it. Another little tuck spot here. This with a fabric collage made into a paper clip. Just pushed on there. It's so pretty. The gem. And a pocket here out of the other part of that photo mailer envelope. And a tag with another courting couple or young marrieds, maybe. I love these photographs. And gardening page, another butterfly out of pattern tissue. And that writing paper with more lace. The other side of the Easter card and another pocket. This is an ad for Farberware. The tops and bottoms, I love that. And if you've ever tried to make pancakes in a stainless steel pan, you'll know what a joke that is, but it's still neat. More of that graph paper, the word book, page, coffee dyed paper, a fabric tab. Here is a page that's kind of heavy, evidently. The other side of that savings book with some more pattern tissue and a little bit of pattern paper. Another photograph, this time it's a groom proudly carrying his bride. And a little flip, or a tab. How about a tuck spot, excuse me, with a tag. And that vellum paper again. And it's stationery folded out. I like how she folded that in. I never remember to do that. I always cut mine off. I think that's really cool. The bottom of that receipt with more paper on there, so you could do some note-taking there. More the other side of that first piece of ledger paper. The inside back cover with a beautiful decoupage tag. I love it. And there's also the other part of that eyelet pocket. It went all the way across the bottom of the inside cover. And there's the back with some ruffling and that beautiful lace. I love it. It's so sweet. Thank you, Kristen. It's beautiful, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I may use it to record the books I read for the year, starting in January, and just see how far I get. How many books I actually do read in a year, because I read a lot. I've never tried to keep track, so that would be fun. So thank you. I'll leave Kristen's Etsy shop information down below. And if you haven't checked out Junk Journal Junkies, and you do that kind of thing, check them out. So please like, subscribe, leave a message, and come back.